What is going on, everyone? It's Nero again. Here for you, some kill confirmed gameplay time up Arkaden using, well, to be quite perfectly honest, ladies and gentlemen, we're using a bunch of different weapons. So let's talk about this. I've been playing a little bit of COD 4 lately, and part of the Call of Duty 4 is that Stopping Power and Juggernaut basically dominate the perk 2 slot. The other perk in that perk 2 slot that people never use, Sleight of Hand. And you know, all the constant reloads and the fact that reloads take forever in COD 4 just caused me to just pick up other people's guns rather than reload. And that's what I do throughout this gameplay. I just start picking up a bunch of different guns. I continue my streak with a bunch of different weapons. And it's pretty cool. We do get the MOAB. Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, I got my own MOAB. You know, when was the last time, man, you guys see a MOAB on my channel that was actually from me, right? I think it was the golden AK-47 MOAB on Terminal. I think that was honestly my last one. I just don't get them as much anymore, man. Not as good as I once was, I guess. Drifter talks about this. He talks about the commentator monkey, or maybe it's the MOAB monkey. I don't know, I'd have to go back and look. But either way, he talks about how he has his monkey on his back where it's like, well, other commentators get MOABs, why don't you? And then every game he feels this stress, like this need to do his best and to get MOABs and be able to post them up and whatnot so people think he's a good player and whatnot. And man, I can back him up on that. That is a feeling you get. This is directed towards basically the people who watch my videos that don't have their own channel or don't have you know, their own any kind of a sub base, subscriber base, people that are expecting MOABs out of you. But it's rough, man. It sometimes is it's sometimes overwhelming. The feeling where you have, you know, an audience of, you know, however many people expecting you to get a MOAB or expecting like this really ridiculous gameplay, and it's almost stressful. You can't just relax. Video games aren't as relaxing as they used to be. At least Call of Duty isn't. When you have that feeling, and that's one of the reasons that led me up to not playing MW3 for about a month and a half. Since I came back, I decided I wasn't going to go down that road anymore. You know, going into that, I was always so stressed for gameplay. I mean, I was like backing in and out of lobbies. You know, like I was, you know, people call that lobby surfing. I was just backing out of gameplays. I was having the hardest time getting what I consider to be entertaining MOABs, and I was always, it wasn't fun for me. It really wasn't. But since I came back to MW3, I just don't care. You know, I just do not care if I get a MOAB. I don't care if I get a high caliber gameplay. It doesn't bother me anymore. It really doesn't. When I do get MOABs, guys, it's MOABs like this where I'm using, I almost forgot to mention this. I'm using assault streaks. Pretty cool, right? It's actually assault MOABs are definitely more difficult than support MOABs and specialist MOABs for that matter. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty neat. But this one just fell to me. You know, I mean, right now, obviously, I'm sitting in the MOAB spot, the little booth here on Arkaden. But one of the coolest parts about that spot is, you know, it's pretty easy to stay alive there. But you know, I'm not going for a MOAB. In my head, I wasn't going for a MOAB. I'm just playing the game, and so I leave here pretty quickly, and I just start running around the map more randomly, and I just for whatever reason don't die. And so it's pretty cool. So now, you know, when I get my MOABs, it's never this, you know, I need to get one or I have this stress for a MOAB. It's just, you know, I'm just playing now. It's definitely a lot more enjoyable that way. And you know what that does? That frees up MOAB Friday for subscribers. That's what it does. I am so super blessed and so super happy to be in the position that I am able to help smaller channels. That's pretty cool, man. MOAB Friday has turned into basically Subscriber Friday, for lack of a better word. All the MOABs you've seen on MOAB Friday for the past few weeks or so, I think have all been subscriber MOABs. I think they honestly have. And that's a cool thing. I think that's definitely a cool thing. I've been there at one point. I understand how difficult it is to have your channel you fly under the radar. People are having a difficult time finding you. That's one of the cool things about MOAB Friday is the fact that I get an entertaining gameplay to talk about and post up so you guys can watch, and then the people that got the MOAB, the person that got the MOAB rather, you know, he has a couple people go to his channel, check him out, and subscribe, and then he has some new fans, and it's just a cool overall experience. I think that's pretty cool overall. If you guys haven't noticed, this is more or less a MOAB commentary, talking about MOABs in general. But one more thing I want to talk about before the gameplay wraps up, because we're definitely sprinting to the end of the finish line pretty quickly with this video, is I want to talk about MOABs in Black Ops 2 and why there should be one. Now, like I said, you know, me of all people, I should be the kind of person that's like, no more MOABs, because it causes kind of stress on me as a YouTuber that I need to always, you know, try and get one, always, you know, trying to get better and better MOABs and faster MOABs and with crappier guns, and I always had this like monkey on my back, for lack of a better phrase, stealing that from Drifter. Drifter, don't copyright me. But it was just that feeling. But either way, I still think there should be MOABs in Black Ops 2. Why? Black Ops 2 should have a MOAB is because they're fun. MOABs are fun to go for. If you get a MOAB like I did in this gameplay, where you're just running around aimlessly, not even expecting to get one, you're just going through, cycling through your soul streaks and just having fun that way, and you just randomly get it, it's a good feeling. That's what's fun about MOABs, is the fact that they're a good feeling. And if you're someone like me that plays the game a lot, especially when Black Ops 2 comes out, I mean, guys, I hit 10th Prestige before Christmas here in Modern Warfare 3, alright? I play Call of Duty a lot, especially when it first comes out. And, you know, to kind of break the norm of simple just ranking up, you know, you can go out and you can try for MOABs. It's something fun to do. The only negative I think about it would be boosting and people camping. And speaking of boosting for MOAB, check this guy out in his tack insert. I'm actually going to think I'm going to get, yep, right here, I get the MOAB off him because of his tack insert. And I call it in, and my teammate gets a knife kill, therefore confirming the tag, therefore ending the game before my MOAB has time to kill anyone. Yeah. But either way, I mean, I don't understand why they wouldn't want a MOAB in Black Ops 2. I mean, obviously, we don't know if there's no form of a MOAB in Black Ops 2, because if you think about it, going into like a week before the game came out, Modern Warfare 3 that is, going into like a week before that, we had no idea the MOAB was there until people got the game early, and then they found out it was in there simply by playing the game. You know, maybe there is a kind of a MOAB streak in Black Ops 2. I've heard there isn't, maybe there is, who knows, but I think there should be. That's my thought. Where's your guys' thought? Leave it in the comment section below. But gameplay's over, quickly racking up, and look forward to seeing you guys all for MOAB Friday tomorrow. Check out some subscriber MOABs, and believe me, they're gonna be sick. Have a wonderful day, guys.
I was banging 7 grand rocks, that's how I roll. I got one gear, go. Are you bipolar? I'm bipolar.